Consider the following logic diagram of a cascaded ripple counters. What is the frequency at x? Here, any mod n counter. The input frequency is Fn, output frequency is Fn by n. Okay, if we follow this concept in the above diagram, we will get the output, means at this node we will get 12 Hz, at this node we will get 6 Hz, at this node we will get 2 Hz, at this node we will get 1 Hz. Hence option D is correct.
A 4-plater disk unit with each plater containing 2 surfaces and 20,000 tracks per surface. An average of 520 sectors per track and a sector size of 512 bytes. Assuming 10% of total capacity is wasted for gaps, sector numbers, etc. Calculate formatted capacity of the disk. So options given are 43.42 gigabytes, so 38.33 gigabytes, 33.3 gigabytes, 41.5 gigabytes. So here, for total capacity to find out, how many platers we have? 4 platers, each plater containing 2 surfaces. So it will be surfaces into number of surfaces into number of tracks per surface into sectors, number of sectors for each track into number of bytes for the sector. We have to multiply all of them, so it will be 4 into 2. This is the total number of surfaces. So that we'll get 8 surface into number of tracks for surface is 20,000 into, we are having 520 sectors per track into 520 into, in each sector we have 512 bytes, that is 512 bytes. So this is the capacity in bytes. If you want to find out in gigabytes the capacity, so that is it's divided by, it should be divided by 10 power 9 if you want to get it in the gigabytes. So that it will be nearly 42.59 gigabytes. 42.59 gigabytes is the total capacity of the disk, but out of which 10% of total capacity is wasted for gaps and sector numbers. So that remaining 90% you can use. So the 90% of 42.59 is around 38.33. This is the formatted capacity in gigabytes. So option B is the right option here.
Here in this question, memory reference is given, and it is given that cache contains 16 one-word blocks. So number of blocks in cache is equal to number of blocks is given as 16, and we are using directed mapping. Here we have to find the number of cache hits. So cache contains 16 blocks. Here we are using direct mapping. So the cache block address is given as, cache block address is given as I mod size of the cache, here 16, where I is the memory reference. So here first one will be placed in 1 mod 16, that is nothing but 1. So here 1 is placed. Now 4, this will be fault. Initially all the cache blocks are empty, so the for 1 there will be cache miss. So 4 will be placed in 4 mod 16, that is nothing but 4. So 4 is placed in cache address, cache 4, cache block 4. So then 8 mod 16, 8. Now 5 is placed in, so 5 mod 16, 5. Now 20 is placed at 20 mod 16, which is nothing but 4. So here 20 is placed at block 4. So here 4 is replaced with 20. Now 17, 16, 17 mod 16, it is nothing but 1. So 17 will be placed at 1. This 1 will be replaced by 17. Now 19. So 19, 19 mod 16, which is nothing but 3. So 19 is placed at cache block 3. Now 56. 56 is placed at, here 56 is placed at 56 mod 16, which is 8. So here 8 will be replaced with 56. Now 9. 9 mod 16. So here 9 is placed at 9. Cache block 9. 11. 11 mod 16. Mod 16, 11. So here 11 is placed at 11 itself. Now 4. 4 will be placed at 4 mod 16. 4 mod 16, which is nothing but 4. So here 20 will be replaced with 4. Now 43. 43 will be placed at 43 mod 16, which is nothing but 11. So here 11 will be replaced with 43. Now 5. 5 will be placed at 5 mod 16. So here 5 is already there. So this is the first hit. This is the first hit, first cache hit. Now 6 will be placed at 16, 6 mod 6, which is nothing but 6. So here 6 will be placed. Now 19, 9. So 9 is nothing but 9 is placed at 9 mod 16, which is 9. So here 9 is already present. So here one more cache hit. Now 17. 17 mod 16, which is nothing but 1. So here at cache block 1, 17 is already present. So this will be one more hit. So total the number of hits are 3 for 5, 9, for blocks 5, 9 and 17. So here the total number of cache hits will be 3, which is option A.